Alright, so the first time this crashed on startup.
Yeah, we couldn't even start this game at first. That's good. Way to go.
Now I gotta remember, when the share button opens on accident, share menu.
Or also when the recording ends.
Yes. Go down, click save video, or it won't save.
We lost like an hour of Dead Rising one time because of that.
I lost an hour of Dead Rising.
It's a
by
team
not
effort.
knowing how it works.
It's a team effort.
Alright.
Yeah. The whole team eats the losses. Okay?
Oh, now I'm learning how to jump.
And we only got half an hour in this camera, so really you're probably not going to get to that screen. So just, you'll be able to just...
Yeah. That's good. However...
If I was designing this, I mean, I'm thankful that the PS4 allows you to even do what it does.
Yes.
Right? It's amazing.
An hour of recording. That's valuable.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It really opened up the PS4 to us. It used to be a nightmare, but now it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was designing this, I would make it so it would be literally impossible to accidentally delete it. It would be impossible. Like, I would make it so that to delete a video that you already recorded, you'd have to, like, go into another menu when the game's done.
Yeah.
And select really? Really? Are you sure?
Only delete things while the game isn't running.
Yeah. Like, it would not ever delete it. Like, so last time we got to the end of our recording, and it said you could save the video, right? But I think we accidentally pressed O or something and lost it. And I thought it wouldn't work like that. I figured, oh no, it's back there somewhere, but it wasn't. Like, I couldn't understand why you designed something like that. Oh well.
Hey, why are these moving? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Damn it, Miyamoto, fix this.
Are they gonna patch this?
Patch it. Patch it. OP.
We discovered an odd glitch in one level of a Ratchet and Clank game from 3 years ago. We're gonna patch it now.
Some developers would do that.
Yeah, cool dudes.
Just like, they'd have a slow day and they'd fix an old game.
Well, yeah, on a slow day coming into the office, you go through your tickets. Like, what players send in to you, like, reporting a problem.
Oh, yeah.
On the slow day, you look at your tickets and you glance at it and you pick the easiest one.
Uh-huh.
I'll fix that.
Like, fix the hanging on the ledge in the tutorial jumping level in Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting paid to do nothing. Might as well just do this.
Why am I learning to jump? The previous level challenged me greatly in my jumping skills.
This is 21 Jump Street.
Why are the stakes being taken away for this level? I don't get it.
Because this is obviously a little children's game. And there's that pot sound.
Well,
I recognize that sound.
Yeah. The previous level was a challenge, though.
Yeah. Are we going to have a Wilhelm scream here, too?
Yeah.
I see that in modern movies. Why?
I don't know, it's a meme.
Is it like, yeah,
it's a meme at this point.
The Foley artists that work on the audio for the movie, did they just do it as a joke? Just to meme to other Foley artists or whatever? In the Foley studio?
Might be a joke. Might be a joke section. Oh, here's Little Japan.
Yeah, what's this doing here?
Don't keep your wallet in your pocket here.
Don't bring anything in that you aren't willing to lose. Just like on a boat. Now, this isn't from the movie, right?
No. This is in engine.
Because it doesn't say recording stopped for whatever. Like, in the last video where we had a section from the movie, I put in little MS Paint comics.
Uh-huh.
You do it if you go back and look.
Yeah. That's a good status quo there.
I wish this game was Shrek.
Then it would just block all the video.
It blocks the gameplay.
Yeah.
You can't record it.
We really gotta have somebody go back and look at how many Shrek games were actually good.
Why is Shrek still so popular?
Well, I can actually explain that, but
Go ahead.
it's a little
You mean
little
fringe and
pretentious.
obscure?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a little pretentious.
Alright.
Shrek, back when bronies were taking off,
Oh, you're going back to Brogers?
yeah,
Also, it's linked to Brogers?
sorta,
'Cause I remember, I was there for that.
yeah, there was this big ironic, fan base taking off, just making fun, like, bronies were making fun of people obsessed with, over, certain cartoons by obsessing over something that doesn't make sense for the demographic. So people decide to make fun of that by, doubling down on the Shrek fan base and just turning it into full nonsense, full mean nonsense, and it just kept going.
We're complicated like that, Brogers.
Yeah.
We're complex. We're like onions. We have layer.
Uh-huh.
It's just that simple.
Now, I don't know if Brogers started after or before the, Shrek is love, Shrek is life sort
And
of stuff.
it is funny to idolize, like, just a lethargic shithead living in a swamp, and he probably smells like shit, and is ugly. That's great. And it has All-Star in it.
Ooh.
That song. The most 2000 song ever made. Hey now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody! I'm sure the video got muted for that.
Whoa.
I have enough money for all this
I think
stuff.
just because of that All-Star we
Full
just
health
did,
and ammo.
I think we're in limited state on YouTube.
Yeah.
You gotta sign in to watch this because of the spicy All-Starness. Because All-Star is a spicy song. You don't want kids seeing that too much.
It's a gray area.
Yeah.
Ooh. This looks like shit. Let's go. Oh yeah, I remember this thing. God, this is like a Smash Brothers item. Alright, I forget which button, here we go. Fusion grenade. Mr. Zircon!
Uncle Zircon. There's Uncle Zircon there. I was recently replaying Mario Odyssey, and I can't believe how funny it is that that little amiibo guy is called Uncle Amiibo.
I know.
The guy who scans amiibos, Uncle Amiibo. I think every character in every game should be Uncle something.
I'm just gonna skip this part.
Uh-oh.
Nah.
Sequence break. You bastard.
Aw, this is unfair.
If these developers were cool dudes, they'd let you do that.
If this were Mario Odyssey, you could do that. I think... What's this? Am I going backwards? Hope not.
Aren't we all, in a way, going backwards?
Oh, there we go.
There's Uncle Remus. Still following you.
This is where it was before.
There's old Uncle Tom. There he is. We need to go to his cabin. Where's Uncle Tom's cabin at?
Uncle Zorklon.
Oh my god, it's Uncle Gorbliss. He really needs to be in Coronation Street. There should be a character called, like, Uncle Firkon. And, you're wondering who Uncle Firkon is once they mention him.
Yeah.
And eventually he's revealed to be an alien.
Sure.
Do
Let's,
you think that idea will survive the cutting room floor there?
I
We're
don't
having
know.
our meeting. We're like breaking down a new script for an episode.
Might be a
And
little...
I want to shove in Uncle Firkon. Do you think that's gonna work? You think that'll fly?
Uncle Firkon.
Yeah, Firkon.
Firkon. Yeah, because if it was a U, they might change it.
Firkon?
So it's not associated with furry convention.
Oh. I say Firkon because if I remember correctly, there was some UFO conspiracy, blah 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 nonsense story about an alien called Firkon. If I remember correctly, there's a whole world of ambiguously true alien stories to read up on in books, and one of them has an alien called Firkon. And one of them also refers to the home planet of the Greys as Serpo.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm getting it right. I might not be, but yeah.
We're
There's all kinds of it to read. There's all kinds to read.
We're getting into Toriyama territory here.
Planet Serpo. No, it'd be like some vegetable name, right?
Okay, what's our destination? There is still an important
Oh, whoops. I just wasted a bunch of time. Because I forgot how the game plays. Let's go to Erida.
Wow, that's one hell of a ship you got there. Just in one tank of fuel on it to take you to another planet. To the surface of another planet. Right? Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, that's some efficient thrusting there.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to dock with anything. You can't even do
And
that
it just
on...
hovers while it's in standby.
You can't even do that on Star Trek.
Yeah.
Even they realized that was crazy. You can't do that. Like something that
Straight up
big,
cartoonish.
something that big in Star Trek would take you years to get to another star. Even like you'd be dead. Like,
What does this do?
unless it was like a runabout or something, like
Ow.
a 20-seater runabout.
What killed me?
Oh, you're falling into
No!
the freaking black hole puke.
No, I killed my run. What am I supposed to do?
Run over. That's a run ender right there. You have to restart.
Hold on. Hold on. Maybe that did something. What am I supposed to do? Alright, enough of this. Just wasting more time because
Hey, Skid. Sup, brah? His name is Skid. Skid.
His last name is McMarks.
Skid marks. Oh, God, yuck.
Yikes.
Skid. That's gonna be a yikes for me, fam.
Yeah, that's a yikes tier thing right there.
So your name is kind of like Skid Mark. Yup.
Snap. That's going in my cringe compilation.
Whoa.
God. The other thing about Shrek is just, have you seen Shrek, like, do you remember Shrek?
Yeah, kinda. I don't remember what happens. I know what happens mostly from the memes.
Well, it's,
I saw it when I was a kid. First one.
yeah, it's extremely standard, Hollywood, romantic comedy, adventure, action stuff.
Girl,
everything.
The ogre girl gets married to Shrek or whatever, and Farquaad gets embarrassed. I think she transforms at some point.
She transforms into a ogre at night.
Yeah.
And then at the end, she decides, after falling in love with Shrek, she decides she'd rather be an ogre.
Yeah, but why? Why didn't she just stay a person who was in love with Shrek?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't really make sense.
Do you have to be an ogre to love Shrek? Like, what?
It's based on who you're in love with, I guess. I guess if she married Farquaad, and then accidentally, like, was in love with a fly at the time, she'd just die.
I no longer see Farquaad as Farquaad anymore. I see him with Markiplier's face in my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I see now when I think of Farquaad is Markiplier. His face, though. It just
Yeah.
fits really well somehow onto Farquaad's head.
Show incests.
E.
E.
The
It's
answer
in
was
the
so
game.
clear. It was in front of us all this time. E. That's all we needed was E.
Let's see what this guy
How
does.
could we not see it before?
That's gonna do it. Yeah. Fun platformer. Good job.
Why did we need a thing called a fusion grenade? Like, wasn't a grenade bad enough? How much worse does a grenade have to be
Yeah.
to make a fusion grenade? Like, that would go off like a nightmare. You
It-
wouldn't even say nuclear grenade, for
It's
God's
for
sake.
it's for dropping from orbit.
Oh, we're just carrying it around.
No, but like, why would you make a fusion, a fusion-based weapon that is intentionally underpowered,
Yeah, the cost of development
so
is
that
insane.
the area of effect is the same as like a bag of gunpowder?
Yeah, let's just waste our money on that. That sounds good. Instead of just giving them a conventional grenade. You wouldn't even make a standard fission nuclear grenade, for
It's
God's
like-
sake.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had that. This right here is a nuke. What do you mean? Yeah, I got about 10 of them on my belt here. Throw them around like they're nothing. Little nuke goes off. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you're killing yourself too. If not by the initial explosion, then by radiation sickness.
There's another sand shark. Where is he?
Oh, we're already doing a thing where we have to get a certain amount of things.
No, we're killing guys.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Exterminating.
It's more or less the same idea. We're just doing enough of something.
We're unpersoning the unwanteds.
Yeah, that's where they belong, in the memory hole.
Yeah.
I wish this was more like Spyro. This dickhead was just standing there blocking your path. I need $200.
Yeah. that's classic. Oh my god.
God, man. The Spyro remaster is apparently doing pretty decent numbers.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it outsold Fallout 76. Spyro.
Yeah.
I think as new games get shittier and shittier, more people are just going to be hyped over remasters. Hyped into oblivion over Spyro.
That's the immediate problem with remasters. Because they reveal that,
Yeah, modern games are indeed shit.
yeah, they're indeed shit. Sometimes they're just so incredibly bad that it's amazing.
I will say that Fallout 76, honestly, I think this is the first game I would qualify as sinister. Like, I've never seen a game that was sinister before. It actually feels evil. Like what they were trying to do to people. It's sinister. That's the only thing I can describe it with.
Well,
I wouldn't even say EA is sinister. Like, in all the garbage they've made, it feels like underneath they had a working game that was kind of something to do in there. Right? They weren't just totally trying to pull the wool over people's eyes.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
they did with 76 and on behalf of Bethesda. Imagine if you don't use the internet and you love Fallout and you bought that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you've been traumatized.
Like not
Like,
knowing
That's terrorism.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it's just half realized. Well, not half realized. It's more like, I don't know, worse than a mod.
Weird.
First they tried blocking refunds on digital platforms.
Ooh.
And then they you know, and then they did the bag thing,
Oh.
which is just
Yeah, they gave a nice canvas bags to influencers.
yep.
And then real fans who bought the game, the $200 version or whatever, got a cheap, thin nylon bag. Ugh. Now, if you know what canvas is, that's awesome stuff. That's what my school bag was made out of.
Yeah.
Canvas. It's invincible. It'll go forever.
But nylon is what you get for free when you go to community college.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It really looks... The nylon baggie we got was exactly like what you got from Fallout 76 from school.
So, like, you get to the point where people are paying for a product. They're not receiving the product. They're receiving a cheaper product. Like, and I'm not talking... This isn't a simple, like, underclocked CPU or whatever. This is just, like, 2 cents versus $100 to produce.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of try to shove it off because no one really cares.
They just sneakily, slimily tried to offer people 500 atoms as an apology. And I guarantee you, if you accepted that, you were legally locked out of the cool bag. I guarantee you. If you accepted the 500 atoms in in-store currency from Bethesda, you were legally not able to bargain further for the canvas bag. I guarantee you.
You weren't allowed to play good games anymore.
Well, you're probably not allowed to join a lawsuit either. Guarantee you, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Because 500 atoms, it's not even enough for a haircut, I don't think, in that game. Yeah, you get that. You're accepting that apology.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's what that was for. You have to think like that now with Bethesda because they've revealed their sinister intent.
I don't... They aren't... They're usually just incompetent. They're not like...
I'll give you this. Their games worked and were fun.
Yeah.
Okay, they worked just exactly enough to get by. They were fun because they knew a good cathartic gameplay model that appealed to the male brain. And that's it. Like, just adventuring and collecting stuff and, you know, just kind of checking things off a list, whatever. But this game really is it's a tire fire, basically.
Attention, future consumers. The finest selection of hoverboards, grab bikes, and gyrocycles.
Well, it's the point where you're saying that Bethesda is normally merely incompetent, and that whatever this is much worse.
I think they were working on the game, and the higher-ups were just like,
What am I doing?
just release it. Who cares? I don't even think Todd Howard cares. Because he's blatantly lying to everyone all the time about the game. Like, and that look in his eyes. It looks like he's lying. It's hard to explain. He doesn't look so nice. He looks mean. That's just an opinion. I don't know the truth.
Yeah.
He looks weird now.
This is explosion land, it seems. A lot of explosive stuff.
I wonder if this is the straw that broke the camel's back for Bethesda in terms of their marketing.
Nah.
I know it destroyed.
No.
It finally broke game journalists. Broke down and had to admit it was bad. But I wonder if their presence at E3 is going to be hindered next year. Like, is their 2019 E3 presentation going to be an apology tour?
I don't know, but...
EA apologized a little bit for Battlefront 2. They acknowledged it. Are they going to acknowledge this in next E3, or are they going to go blindly into it?
I don't know, it doesn't matter. They can do whatever they want.
Well, I wonder if people are going to be so gung-ho about their next E3 presentation. Or are they going to be watching their buttholes? Like, yeah, go to the Bethesda conference, have a good time, but watch your butthole. Keep your butt clenched. Don't let anyone run up on your butt. Because it's going to happen if you're not careful.
Just watch out for Todd.
You're
He
gonna
knows
need
how
to
to sneak up on
You're
people.
gonna need to sew your underwear into your shirt. Okay.
Just, keep a knife in your bag.
Yeah. It's bad enough with EA. Now we gotta put up with this. Remember Diablo? Like Diablo Immortal or whatever it was?
Yeah.
They couldn't even get through the initial conference revealing it without getting their shit pushed in. They couldn't even finish. Just like the guy was like, "Is this a note of season April Fool's joke?"
Yeah, that's been discussed to hell.
Yeah.
It's old news at this point. And they did apologize. They said they knew the backlash, and at some point, like, the announcement just got changed from, proper game to this.
Yeah, I mean, there's a way to do it, right? That wouldn't have upset people so much. You have to really assure them that Diablo 4 is coming. Have a trailer even.
Yeah,
People
they
wouldn't be
should
so
have
mad.
immediately assured people.
Like, remember
that it was
Gears of
happening.
War? They actually played that as a joke.
Yeah.
And this is before. This is the important part. Before the Diablo Immortal reveal, they showed you how to do this. They revealed the Gears of War mobile game thing that looked like shit, and then they said, just kidding.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's a new game. And they had their trailer for the new Gears of War game. But the mobile game was a real thing.
Well, it's common sense.
But they just said, okay, for realsies, here's this trailer.
It's fine if you want to outsource a mobile game. They make lots of money. Nintendo's doing it.
Yeah, but you also
Blizzard's
have to
doing it.
have your trailer for your real game afterwards to
Blizzard
calm
already
people
did
down.
it before.
Just calm people down.
Yeah.
Like, just how hard it would have been worth it for their PR to throw together a pre-rendered trailer for Diablo 4. It would have been worth it. Just to throw it at them after that Diablo Immortal reveal.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a management issue. I highly doubt that whoever announced that went in expecting, to get out with all their limbs.
Well, I mean, did they really think that people go to BlizzCon to look at a phone game? I mean, you have to
Obviously not.
ask yourself this. Does that sound right in your brain? When you just run that sentence through your brain, right, does that sound normal?
Nobody does. But they had to announce it. The beginning and end of the discussion is that they should have announced Diablo 4 before or after this thing.
Yeah.
The fact that they didn't is extremely baffling. You'd probably have to analyze the entire management of the company from bottom to top before you
Figure
came
out
to the
where
solution.
they went wrong.
Yeah.
Where did we go wrong? Okay. How did we not have a Diablo 4 teaser by now, just to make people not go crazy?
Jeez, what am I doing?
I saved up all my money for a trip to go to BlizzCon. Oh, I can't wait to see Diablo 4 and what other PC games are on offer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What? They should just get John Carmack to announce, like,
How do I select?
Farm Friends for iPhone. Hi, I'm John Carmack. I'm here to announce my new game. Farm Boys. Whoa, man.
Now, why isn't Uncle Grognar why isn't he Clank?
Yeah,
Why isn't he the other robot helper?
I don't know.
Clank hasn't done anything yet so far.
Yeah, because that's not Clank. Ratchet's last name is And Clank, remember?
Oh.
This is just a robot who is following him.
Yeah.
Mr. And Clank? There's Ratchet and Clank there, talking. Hi, I'm Ratchet and Clank. The full name, Ratchet Andrew Clank. But we just go Ratchet and Clank.
Mm-hmm. And the robot's named Centennial.
The Centennial Man?
Yeah.
Okay, he's just Centennial.
Follow.
Plot? We got
Okay.
1 minute left anyway.
Yeah.
So, that's Ratchet and Clank for now, guys.
Okay.
Here's some filler for you. I hope you enjoyed this filler.
Did a lot of talking about the game. I like that.
Why would anyone talk about this?